Hi, it's Amanda here. Good morning. Today I'm going to be talking about ways you can tell progression in labor without cervical checks. So, for those of you who do not know me, first things first, I'm Amanda Ignat, and I am passionate about empowering you on your birth journey, your pregnancy and childbirth journey, because I feel like women are capable of so much more than they believe sometimes. And I'm here to tell you that I believe in you as much as I believe in myself. And I've had 3 babies at home, 2 unassisted, and 2 wild pregnancies, which means that I had no prenatal care. And I actually had unassisted because the midwives didn't make it on time, but birth happened the way it was meant to happen, and it was a beautiful experience. So I'm here to empower you to have the same experience. And so today we're going to talk about ways that you can know progression without having cervical checks. There are several different ways that you can do this. There's obviously changes that women go through the your laboring process. Is there's stages of pregnancy, and so, or stages of labor, sorry. And so when you're going through these stages, your vocal is going to change. So some women are able, like, just are calm and smooth throughout, but you'll notice certain shifts in how they're presenting, whether it's facial expressions or movement. It's a low moaning. There's so many different ways that a woman can verbally or vocally show where she's at in the process of physiological childbirth. One of the other ways is that the purple line. Now, in 76% of women, the purple line is a true factor, where the purple line, which is your crack from your anus up to your waistline, that line will begin to get more and more purple and rise up, and that is in correlation with dilation. So you can tell where you're at in the birth process through following the line and paying attention to that change. One of the other ways is your body language. Again, I said vocally, but body language, like how you're moving, how your contractions are changing your facial expressions, just how you're handling each contraction can actually give really good insight as to where you're at in the labor process. Another way to know is that your pelvis in the back, your tailbone section, which is like a triangle at your lower back, it will actually start to bulge out. And this is because it is opening to allow baby into and out of the birth canal. So that will start to bulge out. So those are 3 ways that you can tell, or 4 ways that you can tell where a woman is at in progression in her labor. And this is really quick tips on how you can be able to kind of follow your own progression without having cervical checks, without being touched, without being interrupted in your process. Your midwife or your care provider can use those tools and techniques to know where you are at in your labor process. And this can give you comfort. This is something that your spouse can learn, or your birth team can learn. If you're birthing at home, if you're going unassisted, that is really great information to have, so that you can kind of have some guidance as to where you are at in your labor process, and you can educate yourself on these different forms of what happens during labor and how your body is actually communicating with the world outside as to how your labor process is unfolding. So I hope you found this information helpful, and that it has maybe made you think about some other options that you have in your pregnancy and birth journey. So if you are in my group, thank you so much for being here. If you're not already in my group, jump on in. Open-minded and empowered birthing mamas on Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so that you get all the great nuggets that I am sharing here in this space on these videos, because my goal is to empower you with this knowledge. And if you are struggling with your mindset around pregnancy and childbirth, and you're dealing with fears and limitations that have been spoken over you and into you over your previous pregnancies and childbirth experiences, I want you to know that I'm doing something special for you. I have a 5-day mindset reset on pregnancy and childbirth coming up starting January 31st in my group. I'm going to be walking you through uprooting and unpacking those lies and limitations and replacing them with truths, confidence, and belief. So if that sounds like something you are interested in doing, jump on into the group and we'll see you there. I'll talk to you later. Bye.